Okay, friends, subscribers, and everybody that's been affected by the Mandela effect. You can now go to the website and subscribe. I've got that much working at least. So please subscribe. You'll be notified of any of the updates going on. Unfortunately, I still have not got a few of the functions, i.e., the forums. I've got to wait until Wix contact me back via phone. They haven't actually even emailed me back yet, so I've scheduled a phone thing and have to wait till fucking Wednesday. Wix, the worst service I have ever seen from any company. I'm sorry, but it's a joke. Most companies, if you're doing something like this, you should have a phone support system that people can ring. I'm sorry, you need a better phone support. If you're going to make money, I can tell you now, I won't be upgrading any other sites across to you until such time. Yeah, it's a joke. But what I've done, folks, as you can see, I've put nice little weird pictures on there to simplify the fact that we're not right and we don't belong here. And not just on that page, but at every single page, I've tried to bring a thing. Now, unfortunately, the forums, yes, you've got to be a member to join the forum. And that is what the whole point is. It's to protect you so that you don't get harassed. If anybody harasses you, you're able to contact me and tell me about what's going on, and that person will be removed. So if you are a new earther, please don't come into our site. You can join. Yes, you are welcome to subscribe. You are welcome to become a member of this site. But if any of the new earthers, and including old earthers and flat earthers, if anybody is harassed by you, you will be removed from the site. This is so that we can support each other with the change. Okay, and if I can make a separate section just for the old earthers, I'm going to make a separate section just for the old earthers. But I've got to work out how to do it. And again, that's to do with the call from Wix on Wednesday. But I think you'll all agree I've picked the most appropriate images for our site. And anybody wanting to get involved with the website, please let me know. Because we are going to need forum moderators once the forums are up and running. And yes, I'm going to want some kind of a blurb from you. And let's just say if you're in my block list on the YouTube channel, you will not get a position in the site because I will not allow trolls on the site. So, yes, and as you'll see, I've even put a nice little message there to the trolls. Anybody that hasn't met me, and those of you that wonder why I've got the nickname Bluebeard, is because occasionally I dye my beard blue because I hate grey hair. Okay, um, that's in one of my old offices, and I can't remember which office that was in. But yeah, that was oh no, that's back in the zipper stopper days. Yeah, and but it's actually I don't know if that's one of the houses I lived in or not. But yeah, that even actually looks like a photo that I took in my version of the reality. Except this guy's got. I didn't realise I had so many skin spots. So yeah, it's sort of oh no, I remember that photo. I got stung by bees. Yeah, they're all the bee stings. Yes, I work with bees as well, folks. So I tend to rescue bees. And now, to those of you whinging about the sound, and I wish I could show you. I don't know if I can lift this up. Hang on, let's see if I can. Oh yeah. Okay. Now it's video. Now look at this. See, that's maxed out sound. I can't get it any higher. Okay. And so, yeah, those of you that, okay, yeah, I might even put it there because some people said just in case a time shift happens. So, yeah, just to prove that the time doesn't change on the video, but I can't get another clock onto the thing, but I don't think it's going to matter about that, so I'm taking it off. So we have a little back to the top button, so you go able to go at the top. We're going to have a contact page. As you can see, there is no phone number because I do not have. It's cost me pretty much everything I've got to throw in a thing up here. I've still got a bit of drama sorting this one out as well. Just a few other little things that still have to be fixed, and that's what I'm trying to do. I am doing my best to fix these for you guys and get this site up and running, especially the forums. And as you can see, the forums, you can't even get into them unless you become a member. So yes, and some people have actually signed up. So it is sort of working, but the forum isn't working, unfortunately. I don't know what's going on with the forum, and as I said, we're all going to have to wait till Wednesday for it. But this is just a really quick little video, just updating you on the thing. As I said, if you want to know what's going on, subscribe to my YouTube channel anyhow, because you're going to see all the videos I'm putting out. And I'm going to have a new update video, not so much in this one, because I'm going to have a little blurb about my kids. Um, because I'm getting sick and tired of everybody asking me about my kids. So I'm going to let you know about my kids. And some people say, "Oh, how can we believe you if you aren't concerned about your missing kids?" Well, what you guys have got to understand, to those, and I've got to call them the idiots that are questioning me with this one question. Oh, well, how can we believe you if you aren't too concerned about looking for your kids? Well, trust me, I've looked for my kids. They don't exist in this reality. They weren't even born. So no matter what I can do in this reality, it's not going to do any good. Okay. It's like when someone dies. Do you think that someone's going to constantly say, "Oh, my kid died, my kid died, my kid died, my kid died" for the rest of his life? Well, I can't do that either. Okay, so those idiots that are asking that question, go and fuck yourselves. Okay, because I'm getting really sick of that thing, because you're making idiotic comments and you're just a troll anyhow, because most of those people end up on the block list because the troll comments that they do to other people as well. But I'm getting sick of the question. So yeah, folks, can you please understand that yes, I know my kids are missing. They weren't born here, okay? There is no birth records of them in this reality. You have to understand that. I'm going to make another video. I'm going to tell you about my kids, what they were like, because I need to get it off my chest as well. So those of you out there that are continually harassing me with that stupid remark, yeah, that was the answer to you. Go and because I can't handle it, okay? It's pissing me off. You are affecting me more than the fact that they're missing. So, okay, you do that, I'm just going to block you, okay, from now on. If any idiotic comments like that, yeah, I don't care if you don't watch my channel. I really don't. This channel is for old earthers, okay? Old earthers mainly. And it's for new earthers if you want to find out about us. But don't come in here and troll in this channel, because, yes, I've been affected by the Mandela effect. And yes, it upsets me that I don't have them in this reality. But guess what? I know they are still alive over on the Sagittarius arm of this galaxy where I come from, and somehow I'm the traveller that got moved. Now, if you did actually watch all my videos, okay, you will realise that I have said that I accept the fact that they are still alive in my reality. It just, they weren't born in this reality. So to those idiots out there that keep on harassing me with that sort of question and saying, "Oh, how can I listen and watch a man that is not worried about his kids?" Well, guess what? I am fucking worried about my kids. They live in another fucking reality. I don't know if the guy from this reality got shifted over there, because if this guy went over there, he won't even fucking know him. So yeah, wake up to yourselves, ask sensible questions, and I will answer you sensibly. Yes, this video I'm a bit upset as well, because I just got sick of these questions, guys and girls. I'm sorry. Those of you that have known my videos and everything, I don't normally react like that, but let's just say the last couple of days I've deleted quite a few comments, and I've added quite a few trolls to the list. That's why I put such a heavy block on the forum channel, so that we don't have to put up with idiots like that and can be deleted in a heartbeat, because you have to be a member of this site. And trust me, if you join this site and you're in that block list, you will get one chance and one chance only. You break that thing and you're removed. Certain trolls won't be allowed in here. It's that some people have just made smart ass comments. To me, they still get blocked. And trust me, if they want to do it to me, well, they're going to do it to others. But there are a couple there. There were two in there that I questioned about the blocking, and I did actually unblock them, and they went on. So let's just say I don't know who you are and when you put your name in there, but if I find your YouTube name in there, yeah, don't expect to go too far. But if I work out who it is and I find that you're trolling inside our channel, inside our forums, yeah, you're not going to last very long. I'm sorry, but that's the case. And you've got to understand that I'm trying my best to cope myself with my changes. Everybody else is trying their best to cope with theirs. This has happened to too many of us. Too many of us don't feel the same anymore. We know that we're not in the right galaxy. We know that we're not on the right Earth because the landscape is different. And I mean the landscape. The map changes, match exactly to the landscape. So our reality is not the same reality. And those of you that don't like what I've just said, tough shit. Okay, I'm really upset about what's happened in the last because it's happened pretty much in the last few hours since I've uploaded the last video. I've put a lot of effort into making sure that they don't get into this site, and I'm going to monitor it too. And unfortunately, I don't know who they are because I've only got their YouTube name. If they do get in, guys, I will block them. But please, if you are an old earther, please stop asking me that stupid question. Why am I going on and more worried about the earth changes than my children? Well, my children are in another reality, okay? They still exist as far as I am concerned, and I will always hold that dearest to my heart because that's how I cope, okay? You don't like the way I talk, I'm sorry, and this is to all the people that tell me about my swearing. I do my best to curb my swearing. This one, well, sorry, yeah, it's too much swearing already happened. You don't like my swearing, I'm sorry. Every one of my videos is more than likely somewhere along the line will contain it. That is my language. That is what I speak. That is where I come from. You don't like it, tough titties. Okay? And I'm going to put that one out there as well. If you are a Christian, tough titties. I'm sorry, I'm a Christian that swears. And as you know, many Christians swear, and most probably, even someone else said it, that you most probably swear yourself when they've commented back for me. So yeah, I'm doing my best with the sound. I don't know what's going on with it, and I'm going to show you again because when I'm recording these videos, the sound is maxing out. So when they go up onto the site, I think it's YouTube. I think it's the government because you've got to remember that this is all about what's going on. Okay, this still could be a government thing, screwing us over, affecting us, changing stuff, making us believe, and even doing what they've done to me, removing records. And trust me, I have sent out people looking for my children, right? Because one guy gave one of my daughters a job, or helped her get a job. And he went out and couldn't find it. So guess what? This just turned into that video I was going to make. So he went out and helped her find a job. So I may as well go on with my kids, okay? My eldest daughter, her name was Julie. She would be 39 this year, okay? At the latter part of the year. Her birthday, she was born on the same date as my youngest sister, who actually, by the way, remembers her. Doesn't, never, unfortunately, three of my kids, it sort of only had contact with certain people, and because my kids live all over the world, and one lives across the thing, the others live in Australia, one down in Sydney. I got I had two up in Queensland. I have one up down near me here, and yeah, so five kids. And Julie was the eldest. She would be 39 this year. She was born conceived when I was 15. Her mother was threatened with carnal knowledge by my mother, so she done a runner when she found out I was only 15 years old. I had a mustache and everything like that, so I got away with it. Okay, my daughter Stacy. Okay, beautiful girl. And when I say beautiful, guys, she was gorgeous. And let's just say if you had any involvement with my daughter, you had to cope with me because let's just say she was highly protected by dad. And she was a great kid. She actually just recently even appeared in one of those local fishing shows, where they hired a boat on one of the whale watching boats to go out and see the certain fish. And here she is, just there on TV. This is before the thing happened. And I was actually really happy with it. Oh, actually, and a bit upset with it because she didn't tell me she was going to be on TV, and I had to ring her up. She said, "Oh, Dad, did you like me on TV?" And she knew that I'd seen it because it sort of was a bit of a shock. But yeah, my son Simon, he was born in Finland. That's why I know Finland's the wrong shape, because I've studied Finland. When my son was born, I wanted to know some information where he was living. I studied Switzerland because they lived in Switzerland for a while. His mother moved around a fair bit. She was a traveller. Okay, in this reality, she wasn't so much of a traveller in this older age, but she was in her younger age. She went to America instead of coming to Australia. She did actually plan to go to Australia in this reality, but then changed her mind. And the thing is, it's sort of, you've got to understand that they just weren't born here, guys. I have contacted them, I have spoken with her, and she said, "Look, I don't know you. I'm sorry. We never came to Australia." And it was quite hard to think. We discussed the Mandela effect. She was quite good about it. The mother of my daughter Stacey said, "Tony, what are you going on about?" Because she was a friend, and we had a one night stand. We just got drunk. You know what it was like. We got pissed as newts, and yeah, had a fling. Yeah, it was good, very good actually. Um, and the thing is, but in this reality, it never happened. And sorry, darling, if I've just spoken about our one nighter. But the thing is, yeah, they weren't born, guys, so please stop harassing me about it, okay? I love them. They still exist in another galaxy. I do not come from this arm of this galaxy. Okay, I've shown you the images in my other video. Have a look, okay? I'm going to call it up, okay? Go and have a look at this. All right, this video here. You want to know where I come from, okay? I'm going to show you where I come from. Okay, I come from a different arm of the galaxy, right? I come from the outside of the galaxy.
Funny how your memory leaves you right after you're born. It can take decades sometimes for people.
Guys, I just got to shut that down. Okay, friends, I'm going to shut this down for a second. See, in this reality, you guys are in here. We don't come from in here. I'm sorry to tell you, we don't. We come from outside, and I've just got to. And no, that's not a That's not a time shift. It's actually now 7:30 in the morning because I have been up all night, mate, working on the website. The other night, yes, there was a reality shift and time shift. I mean, okay, this is where I come from.
So I went through and I found
in my reality, folks, we lived on the out. Oh, actually, no, that's one of the other realities because there's so many of them. Somehow these jumped across in time and space, and there's multiple versions of this thing. See, we are here in this version. We're in the middle, and we didn't come from the middle. We seriously lived on the outside of the galaxy. This is another one that's not mine, but that's another location for somebody else. See, in this reality here, I've just got to find the right image. There we go. That's
was
the right
caught
one.
in a time or a
So,
dimension
those
slip.
of you that want to know where I come from in the galaxy, I come from the Sagittarius arm of the galaxy, and not so much there in the one that there is another one where it's got us out here, because that's where we were. We were right on the outside, and somehow all these different versions and from different realities. There's one where people came from over there. There's people came from over here. People came from over here. People came from over here. And this is a strange thing. See, this to us is in a different spot. We didn't see that. It's the same way you guys see that. We saw it over here. Some people say that this collided with us and caused it. But you've got to understand, folks, my kids are alive, actually out here somewhere, okay? In this reality, we're in here somewhere, okay? But in some people are from there, and I know the flat Earth. I think one of the flat earthers said they were outside on the other side of the galaxy, but they were way above the thing because they could see this. It was a strange thing about the flat earthers. Everyone said that when they looked in their night sky, they could actually see this. That was very visible to them, the center of it, and the center sun, the yeah, and it's strange. There is actually a giant sun in the middle. So yeah, you've got to realise, folks, that where we are is different. It's wrong. It's not the same. And I'm still trying to work out where they get these fucking photos from because it's sort of, I think that's just an artist representation, just put over on top of Google Earth. But it doesn't look like it, does it? It actually looks like that's been snapped from, and it's the same with a lot of these other images. It's sort of, they look like they've been snapped from outer space. And see this one here. See,
That
in
is
your
that was
reality, you
never in
see
our
this.
sky.
In
We
our
couldn't.
reality,
That
we
was,
don't
but
see
that's
that.
actually the
And the thing is, it's everything in this reality is different to us, guys. And look, you don't want to watch my videos, don't watch them, okay? Because at the moment, this is one of the things that's helping me cope. Okay? Yes, I have to cope with the fact that my children aren't around me anymore because I used to get phone calls from them. They never came down here that much because they lived a long way away. They didn't visit me that much. And I'm beginning to think that my reality might have changed just before Christmas because of one simple fact. I noticed that the three of them didn't ring me at Christmas. I was actually pissed off with them because they didn't ring me. So I'm wondering if my reality change happened just before Christmas. And a lot of other people are saying, well, theirs changed here, theirs changed there. They only became noticeable to me 10 days, or actually, hang on, no, it'd be 12 days ago. My son marched out of one of the armed forces, okay? And he wanted me there and everything like that. But I was actually pretty crook, and I actually took a lot for me to go down and see him, even though this son is not mine, but he's another version of me. But he's still my son. Trust me, he still sort of looks like my son. His skull and everything looks different. He remembers that he had four brothers and sisters on my side of the family. He's got half sisters as well. And the strange thing is, it's sort of when I tried to ring my kids, I couldn't find their phone numbers, I couldn't find their emails. And that's what started me realizing of the Mandela effect. Yes, that was 10 days ago. Yes, I'm coping with it quite well now. Coping, okay? Uh, I'm not over it. And you've most probably gathered by the beginning of this video, but you have to understand that if you can't handle the fact that I've coped with a loss quicker than you cope with a loss. Tough fucking luck, okay? It's the type of bloke I am. I come from an extremely large family. I have over 800 relatives, even in this reality. Yes, I come from a family of 12. Sorry, my father came from a family of 12. My mother came from a family of 12. Each one of those brothers and sisters had a large family. Right, just from my grandmother down on my father's side, there was over 580 of us. 580. There's over 300 on the other side, okay? In my reality. There's actually a bit less in this reality on my mother's side of the family. Unfortunately, my mother had a stroke in both realities. She still had the stroke in this reality. My father passed a different way than what I know, but still passed around about the same time. But yeah, I learned to cope with death a lot easier. But I'm freaking out when I get on here and I look at map changes and things like that. Yes, I'm making a lot of these Mandela videos because, one, as I said, one, it helps me to cope. Two, yeah, it helps others to cope. And I know it's helping others. And if you want to subscribe to the site, guys, go to the website. Okay? The About page. All right, subscribe now. Click that little button. Okay, yeah, you got to put an email address in. I'm not going to do that. Put your email address in. That will send you a email. Then you will get back a copy of the email, which you will see. Thank you for subscribing, and you'll see this little place. This islands don't belong here. Yeah, this is not what I remember. So yeah, you'll get that little image. You'll know you have subscribed to the channel. And yes, that certain features are not working yet. I'm doing my best. And as I said, there's no phone yet. I don't have the money to put a phone on yet. It's cost me a lot of money to get this site up and running already. And look, guys, one of the reasons why I'm asking for your help, I'll show you. Right? I did show you in one of the other videos. These apps aren't free, especially the forum apps. I've got to pay for them, and they cost money, and monthly money, by the way. And so, yeah, if any of you can throw some support in, it would be, this is one of the social forums that I've got set up, and I can't upgrade it just yet. It's still going to only be the basic version of it at the moment, and it's sort of pretty much every app is about $4 a month. That's a month. It works out pretty much close to 50 to $60 a year just to get one email address. Set me back $65 for the year. This site's all about the money, but it's unfortunately it's the only one I can get going. I still have not been able to get the webs one done, and even that will be Mandela Society at webs.com. When it is up and running, it will have a forum, but it won't be the same as this forum. But yes, I'm trying to get a backup site going as well, so you have everything. But I've got to get this one up and running first. It costs money to run these sites. Premium sites cost about $300-400 a year. This one cost me, I think it was about $500-600 to do it. Yes, I pay for it in advance of hoping that some of you guys are going to subscribe and throw a few bucks here and there. But as I said, if you can't throw a few bucks, throw 20 cents, because 100 of you throw 20 cents, that's $20. That's a bit towards one of the apps. It'll help pay for the site. So yeah, anything you can do, guys, would be greatly appreciated. And if I can get some staff, I'd actually like to get some staff on this website so that it can actually go and grow, because it's going to get very interesting once the forums are up and running. So I'm doing my best, guys. So yeah, please look, don't harass me about my kids anymore, because it is now becoming harassment. And I'm sorry. And the trolls out there, look, you want to get into this site, you screw up, you're gone in a heartbeat, because trust me, I'm the moderator. I'll get rid of you really quick. As you most probably noticed, you've already been banned from this channel. So, yeah, you wind up on the ban list, you're not going to get in, okay? I'm doing my best, folks, and everything. And I've tried to do my best with the look of the site as well, as I said. We've got, like, when I've done the pages, right? I've tried to add stuff like this, all this blurry stuff. Yeah, I know it might sound strange, but to me, it represents us. Like this one, the time. Where is it? It's the time. I'm on the wrong bloody site. It's gallery, I think it was. No, it was that one. Yeah, that one I can't get in. So yeah, it was. It's the social forums. Yeah, it's like a picture of a clock and everything like that, so that we could be out of time. And I've tried to, and I thrown the old Earth in, the new Earth, um, to emphasise what we're all about. And if there's people in it, they're blurred, and it's for a reason, folks, because our reality is not the same anymore. And this is what I feel like. And it is. That's what I feel like. I just feel out of place. It doesn't feel right, because I know it's not right. Because I don't come from the Orion arm of the galaxy. I come from the Sagittarius arm, and I'm proud of it. And to those of you that have never met anybody from an alternate reality, g'day. And you've met somebody finally. So yes, any of you want to whinge about it anymore? Tough. Any of you harass me about my kids? Yes, you're going to get blocked. And I'm sorry, it's gotten to that stage. I'm very sorry about it. In the older videos, yeah, you won't get blocked at first, but you will get a warning message and a comment about it. And you'll get a message to watch this video. So if you got a message to watch this video, this is a reason why you got the message to watch this video, because I'm getting sick and tired of people harassing about my kids. Yes, they do exist in the Sagittarius arm of the galaxy. They weren't born on this planet, okay? They just weren't born. Two of my kids were born. And this is why a lot of people think it could be demonic, because the children born in this reality were born under God, in marriage, in wedlock. The three that weren't born in this marriage, were born out of marriage, right, don't exist here. And this is why, and some people have said to me, dude, it's demonic. This is why, and everything like that. So, yes, I've had contact with people. And guess what? I actually talk to people, right? And I actually say, look, dude, you heard of the Mandela effect? And I ask people, have they heard of it? You'd be surprised how many people are going to say, yeah, man, I have. Some people say no. If they say no, tell them about the changes. Tell them about ask them about C3PO. Ask them about what colour he was, all this sort of thing. I'm not going to give you the answer, because you don't want to give them the answer either. Give them a chance to answer, and then wait until they've answered each question and say, oh, okay. Um, oh, he was this colour, and say, no, he was this colour. And so wait until you get their answers first. Any of you that have suggestions for ways of asking people of what they remember, i.e., like, what colour was C3PO? Main question. That's my first question I ask. How big was the Pacific Ocean? All these different things. And this is how I narrow people down in the real world as to whether they are old earther, new earther. I ask them about the kidneys. The kidneys is one of the main questions. So if you have any decent questions that we can use on the website to say, okay, because this is what's going to be here, right? It's sort of, at the moment, just please note it's not done. Okay, this is going to say, are you an old earther? Are you a new earther? Are you a flat earther? Please, if you can come up with some questions that you remember from your reality and the answers, send them to me by message. My email is on the website. Send them to me in an email from the website. And if you can come up with some decent questions, I'm going to publish them on these three here: New Earther, Old Earther, Flat Earther. Okay? Because yes, there's flat earthers out there. Okay? And you're going to need questions too. What do you remember? What shows that you remember? Because add the TV shows in there, because they could have been different as well. So I will put them there, and because we need a way of identifying who is who, okay, so that you can understand. And one thing I'm telling everybody: don't harass anybody else. Harassing me is one thing, but when you start harassing people in the forums, you're gone. I don't care whether you're old earther, new earther, flat earther, you're gone. This is so that we can have a peaceful support system. In this forum here, sorry, we got to get that back up. In this forum here, right? This forum here, you will be able to start your own topic on the Mandela effect. People can comment on it. There's two forums, okay? This forum here is going to be a standard Mandela effect forum for everybody. Okay, but if you've got your own story, put it in here, put it in the forum, talk about it, because it's going to help you. Okay, it's going to help you cope, because this is what's helping me cope. Okay, it's sort of, here I am. I've been thrown into another reality. I'm God knows how many thousands and thousands of, most probably billions of light years from where I was in the galaxy. I haven't calculated. I'm trying to actually calculate. I know how to do the calcs, but I haven't actually had time to sit down and do the calcs from where we were here to where we are now. But I think it's in the billions of light years, folks. And unfortunately, we don't have Star Trek technology. And yes, the alien question does come into it. Have we been abducted? Is this a faux pas Earth, a fake Earth? And it could be. It really could be a fake Earth. And people think, well, they made like the Truman Show. Someone said to me, it's oh yeah, it's like the Truman Show. I feel like the Truman Show sometimes. But the thing is it? Are they fucking with our minds? Have they abducted us and playing Truman on us? There's too many changes, too many similarities, and it is questionable. The alien question, yes, that's possible. Is it demonic? Yes, very, very possible. Says in the last days that he will deceive the whole earth. This could be the great deception. It means God's almost back. Man, I can't wait until he's back. Man, he's my father. I love God. He's your father. He loves you. So yeah, if it's biblical, yeah, man, that's good because God's going to be back real soon. Because if this is the great deception that God spoke of, well, yeah, that just means time's almost up. But it's the changes to the earth that I can't. How did he affect the physical changes to the globe? But this is where it comes into the Mandela effect. The Mandela effect is where the reality is physically changed. And some people said, oh, we should call it the CERN effect society. No, the Mandela effect society is actually the better name because that's when it all started. Because some people remember him dying, some remember him not dying. And that's where it all started. That's how it got its name. Okay, the reason why I have started the society was not just to help myself cope, but to help yous cope. Okay, so please submit to the site, put stuff in. At the moment, there's only limited ways that you can put it on. If you come up with some suggestions, yeah, send me some suggestions. I will put it in. I will help it. We're a society, we're a group. Okay, please join. Please help and contribute to this site. Yes, you have to go through me to contribute. Yes, until we can get staff and moderators in here, I'm stuck as being the not just the founder, but I'm chief bottle washer. Man, I've even got to clean the dummy. So yeah, and dunny for the people. That's the toilet. That's Aussie for toilet is dunny. But yeah, so I got to do everything. Chief bottle washer, clean the toilets, do the websites. I got to do everything at the moment because man, I'm paying for this out of my own pocket at the moment. So any of yous that want to help, please help. So anyhow, I'm going to go. I think that's enough, and I'm sorry for losing my block at the beginning of the video, but I was pissed off with a few comments, and it was just my way of getting rid of that anger from those people. So yes, I do love my children. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to search anymore. I'm not going to run around and make myself out to be an idiot to everybody. Because let's just say in this world, people think I'm looking for kids that just don't exist. That makes me look like an idiot. I'm not going to do that anymore. So I know they don't exist. I've used all legal possible ways to find them. I've used the electoral roll. I've used the birth, deaths, and marriages. I've used the Finnish version of it as well, trying to locate my son. Even the Swedish um, legal system to see if my son was over there, and he's not there because I know he did travel over there a fair bit. And the thing is, guys, I've done all I can. Okay, you've got to accept that. You don't like it, tough titties. Okay, you've just got to understand. I cope with death. Like as I said, I come from a big family. Death in my family is big, even this reality. Um, so you learn to cope. And if you can't cope, I'm a 54-year-old man, folks. I learned to cope when I was young, for God's sake. So any of you that make those comments, yeah, you're the ones that are pissing me off. Okay. So please don't make those comments anymore. I'm doing my best to get this stuff out there for you. I know I haven't made any of the other type of videos about changes, and I'm still finding these changes. Okay, Independence Day, there's heaps of them in Independence Day, by the way. I watched that the other day. And one of those is the map of Earth, or not the map of Earth, the map of America. It just happens to be on that newspaper she's holding and makes a point of showing everybody. And this is what I mean. These sort of things are happening a lot in film. Maybe they made multiple, this is another theory, maybe they made multiple versions of these movies. So, and they've had this plan for years. You've got the Illuminati cards. Okay, that's another one. I'm going to do a video just on them. But the thing is, they all come back to this, the Mandela effect. The Mandela effect has affected too many of us for this not to be real. Right? The Mandela effect has made physical changes to our Earth. Okay, and to me, I'm going to bring it up again. I'm going to show you once more. I've most probably showed you this too many times now, but you're going to have to put up with it for a second. And this harbour here, I know all that is wrong. That was more curved, but it was this. This is a harbour for major shipping. This harbour used to be able to bring the biggest ships in the world in. Look at it. Now points towards a beach. The shelf is just way too far away from where we used to be. And that was something I discovered earlier. But the thing is, folks, you've got to turn around and you've got to start asking yourselves, am I from here? Am I not? Okay, I'm from here. But man, I could meet someone from a different reality. I'm going to go and do that. Meet us. Come and join us on the website and enjoy us. Because man, we could tell you stories about the thing. Like hey, I can on to tell you about World War III that started in my reality. World War III did start, and ISIS pretty much after the Americans invaded Iraq. ISIS sort of took over after it, which I think similar happened here, but they went nuts in my reality, and let's just say they pissed off too many countries, and too many countries just went down on them like a ton of bricks. They were losing, and I mean they were losing big time. All their leaders were pretty much dead by the time I got brought over here. And yeah, they were being beaten and beaten and beaten back and beaten back so hard and fast it was beyond a joke. And so yes, turn around and there's different stories we can tell you. Oh, here's another thing. Muhammad Ali died yesterday in this reality. Muhammad Ali died at 74 years ago. And yeah, just so many people, actors and that are alive again that are too freaky. It's just bullshit. It just can't happen. It's sort of, see, for us, but in this reality, we're learning to accept your world. So please learn to accept us. Okay, you've got to turn around and do what you can to cope. As I said, guys, support each other. Okay, I know all we've got at the moment until I can get this forum up and running is my channel. But help each other, and I see that you are actually talking to each other. Some of you are even contacting each other, so which I'm really, really glad you're doing it. So yeah, come together, help each other, and I'll get this site up and running as quickly as possible, guys. I really, really will. As I said, you can either put support through on my YouTube channel or you can go to the website soon and it will have a link to add support to the thing. But at the moment, I've only got the support thing on this YouTube channel. So any support you can give, Guy, gladly appreciate. 20 cents, 10 cents. I don't care. Anything helps. Just think about it. If everybody gave 10 cents and there's a couple of billion of us, right, we'd have this website up and running. We'd have a team. I'd have a team of psychs, everything helping us cope. And yeah, I do reckon we should have a psychologist out there. If anybody has studied psychology and has degrees and can prove it, and trust me, I will check. Um, yes, you're welcome. Because I would love a psychologist to jump on the site just to help people to cope, just teach them ways to coping with reality changes, because like this is like post-traumatic stress for us. So you've got to learn, those of you out there, that even if you're a new earther, I don't care if you have that ability and you're willing to listen to these people, please contact me, and so that I can get it up there. If you are a medical practitioner that has got an open mind and want to understand what we are, I can draw you pictures of what we used to look like because I'm an artist. So I can show you our reality. I think I've done that in one of my other videos. And the thing is, you've got to understand we're different. We don't come from here, but when we got swapped over, whether it was our soul, whether it was our consciousness, I don't know. But our bodies have changed. Some of our bodies, some people are saying their body is exactly the same. Some people are saying their body is different. Well, my x rays show that I have had changes in my body. My central rib cage is different to what it was. And I'm trying to work out what's going on. Everybody's trying to work out what's going on. So please, if you can help, please help. If you know anybody that can help, send them to me because I would love their help. And as I said, if you are a medical practitioner in the field of psychology, because it's one of the biggest things that we're going to need, it's sort of is helping people cope, because we are getting people that are really truly freaking out and could just talk, even if they're just talking to you on the site. mate, I'll set you up a little web page so you can talk to these people. I'll make it so that only you can communicate with each other. But yeah, I'd like you to communicate with everybody on the site. So look, if you are out there, please let me know, because you won't be able to do it unless I give approval first, and I will check your um, qualifications. And trust me, I know how to check qualifications. I can do a bit of study and find out. But look, you've got to learn to accept us. We're not from here, guys. We really aren't. So there's too many of us out there that have been affected by the Mandela effect. Yes, there are some nutters out there that say that we're nutters, but guess what? They're only nutters because they're not opening their mind. But you can't turn around and, if you harass them on this site, yeah, I'm going to block you. Okay, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're an old earther harassing a new earther. Don't harass anybody on my web pages, on my YouTube channel, because you will be blocked. And I don't want to block old earthers. I want to try and support you. Okay, that's why I'm building this site. That's why I've invested money to help you, because I know what it's like for me. So those of you out there, please, yeah, help everybody, help each other. In the world, it says in the last days, it's pretty much the only way they're going to do it. Because another, talking about last days, I've noticed a lot of these people that have noticed the effect are Christian. Are Christian. And that's, I think, why I get so many people whinging about my swearing. But the thing is, you've got to turn around and you have to realise, folks, that yes, everything is different. And guess what? You all got to learn the new laws of the land, because you're going to have to. Because I know in my country here, 2 road rules are different, very different to mine, and would get me a ticket. I've had to learn them very fast. Okay, so I've learnt them, and yet I see people breaking them every day. But the thing is, I don't break them because I'm not going to get a ticket. And the thing is, you've got to turn around, and things may be different in this reality for you. So you have to um, do it. And okay, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to go all the way down to the background at the moment. I just noticed something on the back screen, and I want to show you. Okay, this. Some people think this is what happened to us, by the way, because yeah, and we got shifted and we're in purgatory. There was actually an asteroid going past Earth, and at the time, just before this all started, it would have happened. Yeah, so that is a possibility. I'm open to all possibilities. I don't care. Let's solve this together. Okay, if you've got concepts, if you're in the scientific community, you may have ways of explaining this. Okay, it's not mass memory confusion. Okay, there's too many people for that to happen, and for that to be like this. But yes, it could have been a major event, and this is purgatory, and we all died, and this is how God shifts everybody and makes his minds up and judges us. This could be judgment for us. We don't know. So all I can say to you is hold fast to what you have. Love those around you. Help each other. And I love yous all. And I'm sorry that we've all been shifted across here. I really am. And it freaks the shit out of me. And it pisses me off when idiots ask me about my children, as you heard at the beginning of the video. I'm sorry for going off. But I think I needed to actually. It sort of, let's just say I just went through a lot of comments like that, and I don't know if there's any still there, because there most probably is a few still there now. Let's have a look, because there'll be more there now. Yep. And yeah, see, idiots. But the thing is, you've got to turn around and you've got to just judge them and everything. So just turn around, and Lulu, stop commenting on the thing. It could be your volume. As I said, turn up your Windows thing. Because I can tell you now, my videos are high, and I'm going to show you that I'm pretty much maxing them out. And sometimes I can yell, but yes, the videos are not low. That is as high as I can go. And if I yell, they're maxing out. And the thing is, I shouldn't have to yell. But as you can see, if I do yell, they are maxing out. So it's not my bloody sound, Lulu. Okay, you've got to realize, check your sound. Sometimes it could be yours. Okay, so and no, I'm not using Windows 10 and anything like that, because when I play these videos back on my channel, I can hear them quite well. Okay, so if I can hear them, it's got to be your sound, and yes, it could be your sound, but it's sort of, yeah, just idiot comments, troll. So, but you've got to turn around and do what you can to cope. And yes, I know some people are coping in different ways. Some people are still freaking out, and because not everybody knows about it yet. And some people haven't even worked out there's been changes. And it's only when they come across the change that that's when they start to freak out. They get on here, they look it up, and they go, Mandela effect, man, I just heard about this today. This changed. Please be nice to them, because they're the ones that are going to need support. Direct them to the website. The link is under this video for the website. Everything is not up and running yet, but will be soon. Unfortunately, I will not be able to get the forums running properly until after Wednesday when they call me back, and I'm sorry for Wix's bad support. And I am trying to get a secondary channel going, as a website going, as well as a backup. So, but I can't moderate that the same way I can moderate on Wix. So yes, do your best, cope, and hold fast to what you got. And any of those of you that do think this is the Great Tribulation, man, yeah, just hold fast, because you know all the rules you got to follow if it is the Great Tribulation. Hold fast to what you got, guys, please. Because, yes, even I think it could be there. I think it could be anything. But I'm open to every single possibility. You should be open to every single possibility, because this has happened. We can't do nothing about it except try and find a way to either reverse the effect, wait for God, or work out a way to get home. And man, I'd love to get home to my kids. I'd love to be able to, because I tell you now, if I do get home, I'm going to hug those kids with all my heart and all my soul. And I'm going to love them. It's even more. They're not going to know. They're going to be pretty much freaked out if they try and contact me in the other reality, and they get, if it was the bloke that came from this reality, because he didn't have three kids, three extra kids, he had two. Then he's not going to know what's happened. And that's the thing. It's sort of, he's just going to be so spun out, it's beyond a joke. I just saw a weird picture in there that I'm going to look into. So yes, all I can say is I'm doing my best, guys, and I will get everything up and running. And yes, I've got a lot of Mandela videos, and if you don't like watching them, stop telling me to stop making them, because I'm not going to stop making them. Not while this effect is happening, because that's what I do, is report on what's going on. Unfortunately, I've become a victim of this one myself. So yes, I'm reporting a lot on this one, and I'm trying to help others. And a lot of other people out there are doing their best. And everybody, if you're watching the second video, yes, that, and I've come back to that rethinking of that one as well. That, yeah, it still could be a time ripple. This could have been affected in time. The map changes could be a way they're conning us. The things like small harbour changes and things like that. But when it comes to like deserts being mountains, that's a bit hard. So that sort of takes away from the time. That's just saying, okay, well, the Bible does say move mountains, I will move mountains. Well, I say everything go back to the way it was. But whether or not that works, I don't think so. But yeah, I'm losing my voice. Time to go. It's about as long as my voice can last making these videos. So I love you all. Sorry for going off at the beginning of the video, but yes, I am upset about that fact that everybody's harassing me about my kids. So I'm going to say goodbye to you all, and I'll see you on the next update or when I can get things. But please subscribe, at least subscribe to the channel. You can do that much. Go to the website, subscribe to the channel. You'll get notified. You will get that nice little message at the moment you subscribe, and it's pretty fast too. I actually checked that because that was a test message to myself. So yes, you'll get that little message straight away. That means you will be subscribed to the website, and subscribe to this channel for the video updates, and subscribe to the channel. I will make these videos available on the website as well as soon as I can work out how to do that one. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff I'm still learning about the website. I've worked on the website all weekend, and it may stay like this till Wednesday, until next weekend. Because yes, I've still got to live a life here, and still got to work out ways of making money, and to live, and to earn cash, and go to college, and yes, and thank God we're studying the same thing in this reality, because I would have been devastated if I wasn't studying animation. So yeah, those of you out there that can help. Those of you that can support others by just talking with them, and please don't downgrade them because their view is different to yours. Help them out. If you, ladies out there, you are natural born healers. Okay, just through the way you care. So care, care for us, care for those, care for the others. Help each other, please. Okay, this is Bluebeard 2011, i.e. Anthony Avery. That's my name, folks. Anybody that wants to know my name's Anthony Avery. Hi. And but I'm known as Bluebeard, and all my mates call me Bluebeard. Anybody in this reality and anything or in this site, you're welcome to call me Bluebeard. So yeah, and I'll catch you all later. Bye.